Welcome back, everybody. So this is my car. I finally got the garage cleaned out. I got enough space I can actually work on the car. I'm gonna do some upgrades here. We went to Good Guys last weekend. It's time to do some work on my own car. It's been a long time. Things just need to get done. So as you know, I've got upgraded front brakes and disc brakes that I'm gonna do in the rear. First things first, I'm gonna leave the drums that are on it. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade to this Hydro Boost system. This full kit took me a year to get in. I had upgraded chrome and everything, and that took a long time. But now it's all done. It's here. This is kind of the system, the general setup of how it's going to set. It's going to replace my master cylinder and my booster. I got a disc master cylinder. This actually came ordered off of a Corvette from Tough Stuff. I went ahead and ordered a Signal power steering pump. Mine's been making some funny noises, so it's just time to make sure that everything works and fits. Long story short on this, I ended up putting a smaller booster on to compensate for the high-rise valve covers. Initially, I put an 8-inch booster with a dual chamber in it. When I went and did that, my master cylinder started leaking internally over the winter months, and that's why I ended up with that master cylinder. However, when I called Speedway to get the correct replacement, the 8-inch for my valve covers there, which 8-inch would have still fit, heck, a 10 probably would have fit in there, they sent me a 7. And same situation as right now, same time of the year and everything. They couldn't get me the right one, so what ended up happening was I had to make that work in order to go on a cruise that comes every year at the beginning of August. So that one's been on there for a couple years. It's okay, but I do have to basically have a very hard pedal with it because there's not enough vacuum. It just can't produce enough in that tiny little itty bitty chamber. So what we're gonna end up doing is we're gonna get that out of there. We're gonna replace with this kit, and this will take care of everything. First things first, we're gonna get this in and get it installed. I'm gonna get it bled and leave it completely alone on my factory system. I'm gonna go do some test runs and do some high speed braking and see how my rear end handles. I do have an adjustable proportion valve here. When I do the kit for the rear, I'm gonna try to add in the disc replacement valve like I did in my video. And I'm gonna do that first, and then we're gonna see how it does. If the rear end tends to have more power and it's trying to bring in the ass end over one way or another, I'll go ahead and add in the adjustable one. The main reason I'm not gonna do that is because of my time crunch right now. You know where the little proportioning valve is down there, but I would have to take all those I'd have to take it out of there, and then I'd have to make brake lines to connect everything and then bring it up, and it'll get connected right on to the master there. So in order to save myself some time, first things first, we'll get this on, then we'll deal with this later. I wanna get the disc brakes on next, and then do like a stage 2 upgrade where we replace the drums in the rear with the discs, and then we go from there. So once that's done and we get that all on, I think it's gonna be a much better situation for my system when it comes to braking and the potential for having a good braking system. So this is gonna be a million times better. Even with the factory setup, it's gonna be a million times better because of the pressure that it's gonna give immediately to the brakes. So I will go through this, we'll get everything ready to roll, and expect some updates and videos here, and we'll go from there. So I'm excited. We'll see ya.